Finally, holy feck. Okay. Pack's in a lot of pain. God, how long have I been out? I guess I can start pocketing shit. Was there... Keep that on me. Run away. Hey, kitsune. Butcher this one. Excuse me. God. Looks like it. Okay. What? Why are there mini chickens? Okay, that's gonna piss me off at some point. Let's read River's message. Dear Ran, I wanted to say thank you for saving my life, even though you don't know me and you lost something important to you because of me. I want to say I'm sorry. Next time I'll save you. That's a promise. River. King Sake! Hallelujah! Those are going in rare immediately. Iris and Jack? Ooh, yes. Yes. I'll make a delivery. Yep, I am the worst medical officer. I just went through everyone's mail. Okay, I've got my pots. I've got all of that. Where's my tool? Where's my tool one? It's fucking all the way out here, isn't it? Fucking called it. Okay. Fortune. I don't want silk touch. The shovel. That. God, this place was an absolute pigsty when I came to it. I love my son, but he cannot make he cannot design a room for anything. Okay. So we've got a ball today, and as y'all can probably guess, I'm not dressed. So let me throw on some clothes. And voila. I think I tidy up fairly nice. Hello. I wonder who that is. I don't believe I've met them before. Lady Serena? Lady Serena? Hello, Winter.
Hello, Ran. They're just setting up the ball right now.
Okay.
You want to come to my place and just chill until they call us?
Sure.
So, what have you been doing for the past, I don't know, how long was it since we talked?
I've mostly, uh, been sleeping, honestly.
Don't mind Stone Horse Tower. I was bored.
Takes a lot of energy to regrow my wings without doing one of my, burning seasons, but I'd rather not do a burning season right now.
Want something to drink before we go in? Oh, want to read the book that I found in my attic, by the way? Like, just found
Sure.
it. Sure. Here we go.
Ancient City.
Ancient City.
Wow, skull. That's a term I haven't heard for a while. Ancient cities are cities that were built by remnant ancient builders that didn't go to the end, and where they go down into deep caves where the alpha weather can't find them. The people that went to the end got trapped, while the people left in the overworld would start cities in the deep slate level of the world. They were fine at first, but one day one of the guards on patrol heard an explosion from above them that they thought was and they thought that the Wither finally found them, and that he sounded the alarm. He ran back and told the people in charge there, so they started testing stuff and preparing for the fight. The test that they did was making a portal with new blocks called reinforced steam slate, where they try to make a new portal and they lead it and try to escape after the Wither killed most of the guards. The rest of the people light it and tried to run through, but little did they know they let a creature into our world. The creature at the time was one of the strongest in where it was, and it came out of the portal where these black things, glowing dots, started to spread and sprung up all over the place near the portal, and they have these things called skulk sensors and another called block called the skulk shriekers. These are made from the souls of the dead that were running away from the Wither and the Warden as well. Their souls came into the Skulk Catalyst, where they start spreading more of the Skulk and where it spreads more sensors and Shriekers. If you look at the Shriekers inside of it, you can see the souls spinning around, and if you can hear the souls screaming. Another thing to note is that when you break a skulk, you can hear a small scream every time you break it. Another thing being that when you kill anything near it, you can see the souls getting trapped in the catalyst. Hence, then these droplets fall on the ground and change any block except bedrock into skulk. It also looks like when we step on souls and the souls come out when we have soul speed on our boots. It looks like it's coming out of the sand. It looks the same as the catalyst, but instead of sand, and it was skulk. The ancient builders tried to coexist, where they placed wool and blocks all over their city. After a while, they really can't do much because, well, if they made any loud noise, like opening a chest, walking, or even opening a door, they would set off a shrieker, and the warning would be coming out. So most of them moved from the city to the surface just to deal with the Wither or deal with the Warden. The portal they opened and closed after the Warden came, It might have been that the warden was a vessel in which carried it. It carried a catalyst so they could start spreading the skulk into the world. Most of the time, that the last few builders was were there. They were setting sacrifices to the skulk in which they tried to spread it. No, I do not know why they would do it. This is from an ancient text that I could find. The books say that once they left the city, it was lucky because of starvation and skulk tape came over most of the farmland that they were growing, and that how far they went to try and keep that skulk growing. The warden is run by souls, and where you can see them in its chest, and if you hear it closely, you can hear the heartbeats that it has when you kill it. You get a skull catalyst. In its last moments, it tries to spread the skull, so when it regains its health, it can come back to life and defend the skull that's there. The infection of the skull has spread ever since in mountainous biomes where ancient cities were in. Another thing I found in those ruins was that there was an army camp where they train their soldiers in which they call trial chambers. We still do not know if it exists or not, but it might be true. Hmm. Interesting. I've had a few run-ins with Skulk in the past, but nothing ever on the level of these ancient cities seem to be describing.
Oh, did you know that if you shriek, make the shrieker shriek for 3 times, it will summon the warden?
I did know that.
Want something to drink? Or sorry, eat while
Mm,
we're here? Like an appetizer?
I'm good.
Um,
Um, I'm gonna quickly do something in my head real fast.
alright.
Sorry. Sorry about that.
Add a character for a second. At the end. Awesome. I was planning to like add an explorer just going into the portal, but yeah, I couldn't make it in time because I forget after like one class.
If we're doing it
If
out
we're
of
doing it
character
out of
second,
character second.
I went and actually got
I
myself
went and actually got
going.
this. I've been eating my fried rice that I made for myself, almost burnt down my room again, and water. Well, while you were eating it.
I've got to turn you down.
Turn you down.
That, and I've got to shut up that damn chicken. What the fuck?
What the fuck? I have like 20 chickens up there, and Adonis is one. So, yeah. We could move to like the other noble house.
We could also go to my
True.
shop.
True.
Have you seen the new interior?
No, I've not been there. Since, well, me, Soren, and River just going 50,000 more. What's it, 30? I don't remember. Would you add garlic to your fried?
Helps if I press the right button.
I can't see crap.
What can I do for you?
What drinks do you have?
Well, I'm currently out of stock of Major Nor, as well as Solaris, but I've still got a bit of stock of some red, some cherry. I have a kelp cider, Clark, Villager's Freight, Bolivar, Lamrock Reserve, and then I've got a couple of specialties, but those are going to cost a little extra. Who said you could come behind the counter?
Sorry, I was talking, but I thought my mic was muted. Clark wine.
Clark wine?
Blackland and kelp. I've never tasted it before.
Okay. There you go.
Here's the bottle. How did I get this? I have no idea how to remove this.
Empty hand.
Empty hand.
Right click.
Uh. Okay. Hmm. Oh, by the way, me and
That'll be
Soren
two
have
silver
been.
pieces.
2 silver pieces. By the way, me and Soren have been experimenting with IEDs. We found a good thing about it.
Oh gosh.
How much is iron again? I forgot. And how much is silver?
I don't have the currency book.
I'll just give you 2 iron then. Here.
That's one. Oh, there's the second one.
Oh, there's yes. I tested if you could survive with a totem, and yeah, you can.
Oh. That's quite good news, actually.
Yeah. And also, you live.
Oh.
When you drop from, like, the height.
Mm-hmm.
I am planning to do another experiment where we have, like, 6 people try it.
Oh god.
Six or 3, I don't know. If anyone's wanting to commit act of terrorism for a test.
No, 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 no. Well, guessing my son will be here soon.
Oopsie. You can't put empty bottles.
Yeah, I was just double checking.
Ugh. I just bit into a... God damn it, my garlic. I forgot to get rid of the end pieces of some garlic. Oh.
Well, I think I will take a bottle of cherry and drink it. Did you ever hear about the Baffled King story?
The what?
The Baffled King story?
No. I've not.
So, the story goes that they're far off land, kingdom far, far away. There was a king who loved music, but he was baffled by one certain song. More so, he was baffled how one singer sung this song. Because when other people would sing the song, it didn't feel the same. So, the baffled king eventually put into words his feelings for this song. He would later call this Hallelujah. The person who originally wrote the song eventually got a hold of the king's Hallelujah. and they proceeded to write another song that they called Hallelujah about it, where it's the story is basically about how one man inspired by another inspires the first.
That's a good story. Where did you hear that? Another character moment. Should I put on shaders in this?
I'm waiting. Personally, I'm waiting.
Man, I wish I could like get the thing. The site.
Give me one sec.